Hi guys, I'm back. I'm doing another video. I don't know what's going on. I'm back, and what I thought I would do, I was struggling with some ideas, but I'm here, I'm back, and my lighting situation is really weird. I'm filming at night with my TV on in my small living room, so if you can see the wall change colors throughout, that's totally on me. It's my journey, people. It is what it is. It is what it is. So today I thought I would do a favorite records, sentimental records, vinyl, albums, whatever you call them. Okay, my favorite records.
Do you have any other old records besides these?
Seymour does.
Who does?
Oh, him. Seymour. He's the man with the records.
I don't know if anybody's gonna care, but let's get into it. Look real bald on the sides. In almost no particular order. Yeah, let's just do random order. So in no particular order, this is the first record. Literally, it has nothing on it except for up here it has WAO 1197. So I was at Goodwill probably like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I saw this record by the cash register. It wasn't with the other records, which are usually by the books at my local Goodwill. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna let's see what record it is. So I opened it up. It's Sunshine Sounds Production Ltd Super 73. You can tell the reason why I bought it, because I don't really know who Sunshine Sounds Production Ltd really, I don't know what kind of music they produced, but CK is written on it, my initials, and I just figured it has my initials, I have to buy it. And what's so cool, the reason why this record's fun to important to me is I paid $1 for it. It has my initials already on it, and it has the song, the opening song from Louie, the TV show. Louie, 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 Louie. It's called Brother Louie, in case you guys are interested in that song. The next one I'm gonna show, I'll show this one next. So this is an album my girlfriend got me kind of randomly. This is Sinatra, She Shot Me Down. So my girlfriend got this for me sort of out of the blue. She knows I love Frank Sinatra. It's older. I'm obsessed with Bang Bang My Baby Shot Me Down. And I just recently found out that Bang Bang My Baby Shot Me Down is a Cher song, famously covered by Nancy Sinatra. And on this record, it's a cover of his daughter's cover of Cher's original song. But it's really fun. Other songs on here, I like Hey Look, No Crying, A Long Night. I love A Long Night. But I mean, Bang Bang My Baby Shot Me Down is the highlight here, for sure. This is a really fun record. I'm gonna continue with more records that my girlfriend has got me over the years. So this one's it has a really special place in my heart, and it's the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. I have it in the plastic wrap, and this is a customized, she printed off stuff, glued it on here. It's from Portlandia, of course. This is Fred Armisen. Hear that snap? It's amazing, okay? And it's a great record. I like the Beach Boys, a decent amount. Okay, I specifically love the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. So my favorite songs, of course, God Only Knows on side 2. Come on. It's my favorite. If you haven't seen Big Love on HBO, which is so old, and rest in peace Bill Paxton, that's, God Only Knows, I think was honestly probably where I was first introduced to that song. Young millennial idiot, but I loved that song and the opening credits for that show, and I love that show. So it has, that song alone has a special place in my heart. Of course, Wouldn't It Be Nice is a classic, but my favorite on this album, my favorite on this album is You Still Believe in Me. It's this beautiful, sad song about a relationship kind of falling apart and kind of picking back up, and but just that acknowledgement of oh, you still believe in me even though you have no reason to. It's amazing. It's a beautiful song. It's got a great pace to it. It's got great orchestration. They're using all kinds of experimental sounds in this album, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and I love it. To finish up the super sentimental albums, this one's just fun. This is the 30th anniversary picture disc of Aha's Take On Me. I got this on Record Store Day. As you can see, it's a Record Store Day exclusive. I got this on Record Store Day, I think 3 years ago, 2 or 3. And on side A, it's Take On Me, the original recording, and then on the back is Take On Me Live. At my senior prom, and at my now girlfriend's junior prom, we weren't together back then, we didn't date in high school, but I really wanted to. But at our post-prom gymnasium fun party thing, playing games and earning money and winning raffles and stuff, we danced to this a lot at one of those Connect video games. And so when I saw this on Record Store Day, I was like, I have to get this. I think I spent $10 on this, which is kind of a lot for one song, kind of two, but I'm not really interested in the live version. This music video is insane though, and this is obviously where the illustration's coming from, the music video. But yeah, it's fun, it's a great song. It's just a fun, kind of nostalgic song for me at this point. Makes me think of my girlfriend, which is cute. Next, I'm almost embarrassed to include this record. This is Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's Cheek to Cheek. I love it. I really do. I'm so sorry, but I do. It's, first off, if you're hesitant, you know, you're like, I don't like Lady Gaga, Tony Bennett, I don't know his music, I don't know if I like jazz. This is a great record filled with like great jazz standards, right? Covered by Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett themselves. I literally like every song on this record. This record is probably my like third most played. I will say though, to kind of tie in with Nancy and Frank Sinatra, Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, there is a live recording that Lady Gaga did. Cheek to Cheek, their original song, which is obviously what the album is named after, is probably my favorite. Nature Boy is a really nice, slow, soft cover that Lady Gaga does. Lush Life is also the big one. Her voice is so buttery on this album that like, it just gets me. Let's Face the Music and Dance is amazing, but beautiful. Every song on this album is great, is amazing. Give it a listen, okay? Don't hate on it. Just listen to it and then decide if you hate it. But yeah, my absolute favorites would be Lush Life and Cheek to Cheek. All right. So I have a couple original motion picture soundtrack vinyls. I'm kind of trying to collect them as the years go on. I have a couple fun ones, like I have one from The Graduate, Jaws, all of those. This is my vinyl record of Little Shop of Horrors, my favorite musical of all time. My only gripe with this specifically, the volume of the soundtrack. Like, the volume of the songs is pretty low. It's kind of a quieter record. And the songs aren't quiet, but like the volume inherently is pretty quiet. Now, of course, this was made like when? I think 86? Yeah, 1986. I wish they would have remastered it like a little bit and just like upped the levels if they could have. That would have been really, really nice. I really genuinely like every song in here. I've actually never seen like the Broadway, you know, I've never seen the stage show of this. I've only seen the movie, the 86 movie, but my favorite song, of course, is Skid Row, Downtown, but Somewhere That's Green, Feed Me, Suddenly Seymour, the prologue is amazing. Dadu. Okay, my top three favorites: Skid Row, Downtown, what in parentheses, Dadu, that's second favorite, and then Somewhere That's Green. But I mean, Steve Martin is singing in this and he's amazing. This scared me as a child, not The Plant. Okay, The Plant didn't scare me in this film as a child. Steve Martin as the dentist scared me as a child. So if you have any dentist phobia, don't maybe watch it, or watch it like with like a closed eye, but it's amazing. If you haven't seen this movie, you have to, okay? Just do it. This is Frank Sinatra. What's it called? I think it's literally just called Frank Sinatra. Let me know if you guys, I don't know specifics. I don't know like what sequential album this was for him. I bought this specifically at the Denver, what's it called? Mile High Flea Market. I got it for $1. It was sitting in the sun. I got it just kind of on a whim. I didn't recognize any song except for Something Stupid. And so my favorite songs are Something Stupid. It's a duet he sings with his daughter. It's amazing. Don't Sleep in the Subway. I mean, come on, that's probably, Don't Sleep in the Subway is the reason to buy this for me. It's my favorite. Some Enchanted Evening is like beautiful and buttery and like very like, I don't know, it feels almost like 80s to me a little bit. I really like This Is My Love. The World We Knew Over and Over, which is the kind of opening song on this album, the top build. I don't know how I feel about it. It keeps building and falling and his voice gets so loud and kind of boisterous and then it comes back down. It's not my favorite, but it's a love-hate. So I don't know what that's about, but it's a good record, and I got it for $1. And then, the Piece de Resistance. This is the record that I have played the most, hands down. Leon Bridges, Coming Home. It's my #1 most played record. I bought this on a whim, actually, way back when he was on SNL. I'm trying to think of what season that was. Probably 5 years ago, 4 years ago. He was one of the musical guests on SNL and he sang, I feel like he sang Coming Home and River, I believe. And it was his performance of River that made me go out and buy this record without hearing any of the other music. I mean, I legitimately love every single song on this record. It's amazing. Coming Home is amazing. Better Man, Brown Skin Girl, Smooth Sailing does have a special place in my heart. So Smooth Sailing is great. Shine is like iffy for me, it's okay. Lisa Sawyer's pretty good. Flowers is beautiful. Pull Away is pretty good. Twistin' and Groovin' I really, really like. And River, Smooth Sailing, Coming Home, Better Man are probably my favorites, but it's an incredible soul R&B, and I just really love it, guys. It's so good. If you like this album, if you like this record, I recommend listening also to the digital deluxe version of this on like iTunes or Spotify. It's got a couple extra songs. My favorite extra song is Daisy May. Daisy May is my favorite song from this album. but it's sadly not on the actual, physical standard edition. So Daisy May, Smooth Sailing, Twisting and Grooving, River, Coming Home, Better Man. Those are my favorites. Again, favorite record I own, most played, beautiful, beautiful voice. I want him to come back. I think he released this in 2015, maybe 2014. I want more music from him. I need him to release more. Leon Bridges, where are you? Release more music, please. And so that's it, guys. Please leave a like or a comment or something. Tell me about like your favorite records. I would love to hear that. It may be based on what I showed you. You could recommend me something. If you have any suggestions for records to buy or video ideas or anything, leave them in the comments below. Let me know how much you hated the lighting or how bad this was filmed, Bye. Okay, look at this. How do you feel about my apartment? Do you see that light up there? Where is it? You see that light up there? How do you feel about that? Tried to show you a little bit more of my apartment. Maybe you hated it. I don't know. All right.